So I just came out here and the table was knocked over again. I took a picture, but Jim put it back. He didn't know I didn't do a video yet. So apparently it wasn't windy yesterday or last night, so apparently the Bigfoots aren't real happy with their new furniture arrangement or something. So seems that it was the Bigfoots that did that. I believe the grandkids did this. They were here yesterday. So, because I saw it right after they moved and I didn't put it back. Or I saw it right after they left and I didn't put it back. So anyways, I'm gonna finish my walk around and Annabelle saw this little stick and took it out. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. Look how big the end of that is. There ain't no way that got in the ground by itself. Let's see. I think they had it kind of like that. There. Fixed. My goodness, they definitely put that in the ground. Alright, if I see anything else, I'll let you know. Okay, yesterday when the grandkids were over, Wyatt likes to take those lights out. Well, actually, he didn't take the whole light out. The top comes off. I guess I'll have to come in here and show you. This part comes off. It pulls off right here. And it was laying over here, and neither Jim nor I put it back last night. And it's back, so apparently the Bigfoots fixed that for us. Oh man, so they're tearing up the back porch and fixing up the front. That's funny. Yeah, helping us tidy up and fix things up here. Well, that's a good sign. Okay, yesterday I noticed this glyph. It appears to be a glyph. It seems a little too contrived to just fall in this way because it's made of at least 3 sticks. There's that one that goes this way, and then this stick angles perfectly parallel to it, and they both go underneath this stick. And then there's this underneath it. I don't know if that has to do with it or not, but I didn't pick it up to look. Try to keep Bitsy off of it. Go Bits. Let me pick this up just a smidge. Oh wow. Okay, so this stick's attached to this, but this comes perfectly angled from off of it too. Cool. It's actually a pretty good glyph. So there's 2 perfect like sticks put in here and lined up with other sticks. So that just doesn't happen naturally, if you ask me. Nice. This is Tuesday, April 5th, 8:31 a.m. And I looked out this morning. I didn't really see anything quickly, but I couldn't see the marbles. And there's a gift waiting for me there. And whenever I came out to check what it was, I was like, what is that? Is it a rock? And then I remembered that they gave me a gift once on my chair. This was December 15th, 2018. And it was like an oval shaped piece of clay or something similar to clay. I think it's clay. You could see finger marks in it and everything where somebody or somebody had made it, like rolled it into that shape. Now here is another one. And when I looked closely, I could see fingerprint marks. So this was made. Now, was it by them or did they find it this way? I'm not sure. The fact that it's the same size and shape as the marbles makes me wonder if they did it. Do you see the finger marks in it? Like the dermal ridge. That's about as awesome as it gets. Whether they made it or found it, either way it's awesome, but if they made it, that's even more special. Look, the bottom's like so that it wouldn't roll away. It's a little bit flattened. Oh my gosh, that's just, I mean, I got that handmade gift at one time and I thought, no, that's a one of a kind. Well, I'm speechless. And they put it with the marbles. It's the same size and shape. It's just crazy. And to think that they might have made it to go there. So I already told them how awesome it was, but I'm going to tell them again. Sunday, April 10th, 4:18 p.m. It's getting nice finally, and I checked the porch this morning. Well, actually, I walked all the way around the house. Nothing had happened. I just decided to come out here. Been watching golf. The Masters is on. It's exciting. So I just wanted to take a break, and I came out and noticed that at some point since this morning, Bigfoots were up because this is turned from the 1 to the 5, and actually the 1 is on that side. So the wind didn't flip it, because if it would have, it wouldn't be back in line with the other one. So it had to be picked up and turned and put back in line. So that's pretty cool. They're letting me know that they are here, and that's exciting. I'm starting to feel better. I'm afraid to say it. I don't want to get too excited about it, but hopefully I'm on the mend. I won't know what to do with myself if I actually get better. So, anyhow, that's what's going on. So it's now 6:15, and we've been inside since I found the dye turned, and I was just telling Jim, I'm going to go out and check things because I just have a feeling that they're feeling playful today. And so I checked the porch, nothing, and I came around here. Actually, I was just wanting to look at my flowers and seeing how they're doing. I look over here, and the basketball that sits right here is in the flower pot. So I think I don't know if they did it when they came up and did that or if they've come up again. I can't remember if I walked all the way around here after. Actually, I think I did walk all the way around. Because remember, Jim asked me if anything else, and I was like, nope, I looked. So I think they came up and did this after they did that. So they are in a very playful mood today. I love it. Okay, this is Tuesday, April 12th, and it is 8:57 a.m. I've just been moseying around looking at stuff. At first I didn't see anything. I know I didn't see anything in the back. Well, I did see something in the back. The what do you call it? The cover on the swing was up again, and when we went to bed we left it down. So I don't know if they did that or not, but now I found something. They were definitely up, so makes you wonder. But this is crazy. Okay, remember they took Chris Reinhardt's rock from there, and they moved Christopher's toy that he sent over there beside where it sat, and it's been gone for, I don't even know. I'll have to look back. It's been gone a while. But as I was making my way around the house doing my rounds, right here next to where the stick in the ground is and the light that they put back for us is Chris's rock. They brought it back. How awesome. I'm so glad they brought it back, but why on earth did they put it there? They usually return things to one of the porches. But like I said, it's right here where that stick is, the light that they fixed, and they put that right there. So sweet. Okay, I'm going to continue around, see if there's anything else, and I'll probably put his rock back. In fact, I'll just do it now. Put it back up here where it goes. Okay, it's back home. I just looked back to see whenever it was they took the rock, and it was March 17th. So we're 5 days shy of a month that they had it. That's a long time. I think they have kept things a little bit longer than that before, but some things, but not very many. Okay, it's now 9:12 p.m. and I was just out here. I was sitting right here, and Jim was on the front porch, and I don't know, we were just out here like an hour and a half ago, and this wasn't here. So they just brought me this. And Jim, when we went inside, when we were in there for a few minutes, he said he heard something hit the window. He thought he was just hearing things, but they may have hit the window or something, so we'd come out and find this. I don't know. But there's a new gift in here. It's a ball. Put it in a little metal basket. Sorry. Trying to do this all with just the two hands. Nice. Very nice. I'm going to tell him thank you. Thanks, guys. That is beautiful. Sweet. I love it. Thank you. It is Friday, April 15th. It's 3:44 p.m. This morning, I wasn't able to come out and do my whole walk around the house like I usually do. All I did was check the porches and I didn't see anything. But I was just coming around this way to Oh, right here. Look at that awesome thing. That looks just like some that I have seen. It's got that pie shape. This is, oh my goodness, it's that. That's even more amazing. That is 3 different sticks. So that's pretty awesome. I'm not sure if that one broke. Yeah, that one's broke off of there. I suppose somebody could have stepped on it. So it could have been all together. So maybe it was just 2 sticks. I guess I should say that it's possible that this is random, but not very probable. It's just too perfect and symmetrical. Saturday, April 16th, 7:27 p.m. I was just out walking around looking at stuff, and we've been leaving the door open like this for Bitsy so she can get in and out. And at night we close it. But I think 2 nights ago, well, actually, it was just open. The brick wasn't even there. But when Jim got up, he found it open, and then he put the brick like we usually do. So when I got up, that's how it was. But the door had been open all night, and I don't know how or why. I guess maybe I just overlooked it, but usually I make sure Bitsy's in and the door is shut and locked. So I don't know what happened, but it was open all night. So yesterday and today I've been looking around. I didn't see anything. Jim said his tools were all here that he could tell. But just coming in the door right now from being outside, I noticed that they were in here at some point because this R is turned upside down. And I always have it right. So at some point, they were in here. I don't know if it was today. I don't know if it was the other night. I don't think it was because I think I'd noticed that being turned over. So, thinking they might have been up today. I didn't see anything else. They've never touched those Nutri-Grain bars and stuff that I put back out. So, I don't know. Have to see if anything else happens. Jim went to the woods and found some very interesting couple items. One was this tree break. The limb was, he said, about 4 inches diameter, and it's at least 12 feet up. And it's impressive. Let's take a look at it. You can see how it splintered and exploded from the power that it took in the force to break it, which is crazy. And then not too far from that, he found this rock stack on an old log, 3 rocks stacked up. It's April 20th, 9:43 a.m. Okay, now I got a little story to tell you. Okay, back on, let's see, April 12th, I did this thing where I took those magnets that I've had out to like stick together. I forget what they're called, specs or something like that. And I put a bell in, like the middle of it, and put the recorder out beside it. And I thought that would be an interesting experiment to see if they messed with it. Well, the next day, it was windy. And I found it turned over like that, and I thought, well, maybe the wind did it. So I put it back, and then I found it on the porch, broken apart, and the bell was way over there. So at that point I thought, all right, I'm going to move it, get it out of the wind. So I put it over there by the marbles where the porch post is, and that was on the 13th. So hang on a second. Okay, so like I said, that was the 13th, so it has been there for a week. Well, last night I decided to get it away from the marbles. I don't know, just because, I don't know, that's how things have been for so long. I thought, all right, I'll just move it up here. So I put it here last night. Well, apparently the Bigfoots were up, and they put it back over here where it's been for a week. So if this doesn't show their attention to detail and how they know where things are at your place, well, at least mine do. I mean, that is so funny. They put it back where it's been for a week. So they know where it was. They know that I moved it, and they put it back. Pretty funny. So that's all so far. I haven't checked the back, so I'm going to go do that. Okay, I don't see anything out of place back here. I'm going to continue to walk around the whole house, and I'll let you know if I find anything else. Okay, this is weird. There's a live trap, and it's been, Jim set it here to check, or to get chipmunks, and it's been a long ways. It's been closed for as long as I can remember with nothing in it, and now there is a mouse in it, and it's dead. So I'll have to ask Jim about that, see if he opened it back up or what. Okay, so I just talked to Jim on the phone, and he said he hasn't messed with this for quite a long time. He even kind of forgot it was there. So, I can't say for 100% certainty that cage, that the trap was empty, because I didn't get down and look at it real close. But in my opinion, it was empty, and it closed because of the wind and stuff. So I never really looked closely, but I don't think there was anything in it. I could be wrong, but at the very least, something moved it last night, and Bitsy was in the garage all night. The Bigfoots were up, so at the very least, it got moved, and there's a possibility that the Bigfoots put a dead mouse in there. So, like I said, I can't be 100% sure, but that's how I am observing the situation. I got a new phone, so I was taking pictures of the Bigfoot stuff so I'd have a record of everything. I was looking at this, and there's a little tiny stone in this divot. I don't really see how it would have got there. unless it had help. So I think the Bigfoots might have put that there. It's pretty cute. This one's also turned, and I don't know if I did that when I put him back or if they did it. So I'm going to fix it. We'll see if it happens again. Okay, it's Saturday, April 23rd, 6:49 p.m. Okay, so Jim and I just came out here to sit on the porch and look what we found. This is so awesome. There is a well, I don't know what, it's a feather. Maybe it's a buzzard feather, I don't know. But it is on my chair and it's tucked in here and back here. So it's at the side of my chair and tucked in here and back there. That is awesome. So we don't know when they did it for sure, but we've been in the back mostly today. But we also went down there and we're getting some wildflowers to plant. So we were gone away from the house for a little bit, so maybe they did it then. I don't know. But we both think that's super, super awesome. Okay, so I didn't want to take it in the house because it might have lice on it. So I don't take feathers in the house, although I'd like to. But I thought this might be a good place to keep it right here in my flower arrangement. So hopefully they'll think that's all right. One more thing. Jim and I sat out here last night for a while, quite a while. And actually we heard the owl sound come from down in there. But we couldn't stay out too long because Jim was super tired, and so we kind of went to bed. So another thing we're wondering is we don't remember if we shut the house up when we were gone down there. So we don't know. I don't think we did shut the house up, so it's probably open. So Jim's like, they probably were in the house and everything else. Don't know what's missing. So maybe not. Okay, and that's the break that Jim found. I'm gonna walk over to it. Wowzers, it is high up. That is really high. Still looks fairly fresh, but it was even more fresh when Jim found it. Let's walk down here. Okay. Good night, nurse. That I had to take a very large something to do that. There's a little tiny break right there below it. I also saw when I was coming down here, looked like a couple leaners. Oh. But that kind of looks like a couple leaners right there. Okay, this is where Jim found the stacked rocks. And they're not stacked anymore. These are the rocks. But there are two leaners here now that were not here. And walnuts. So that's interesting. And here's a pretty decent little break. I don't think it could be a deer rub or the cow's doing it. Jim just found another one right here. That one's pretty new, too. Maybe not real new. That other one's just right there. I'm finding little breaks here and there. Didn't record them all. Okay, I have found a stick in the ground right here before. We were driving it through here and I saw one again in the same spot. So I had Jim stop. I mean, right here at this, where it wise off. Well, actually, no. Where am I? Actually, this isn't the same spot. But it is in the ground. You think the cow stepped on that? Nope. The other one I found was actually up there, where that wise off, right in the center of that section. And I know that was Bigfoot placed. That one, I'm not 100% sure. This new one, because it could be the cows could have stepped on it, I suppose. So we were just driving by this, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That thing has been twisted around. That's crazy. Now, could a deer do this?
No.
Okay. Just check. That's pretty cool. Man. I told you this spot has a lot of Bigfoot stuff going on. Jeez Louise. That looked thin. That's not thin. Look at it, it's all twisted around. That's cool. Just noticed like even two of the branches have been, like this one was broken off and twisted with this one. And I thought this looked thin, Jim, but it's not. It's solid.
Oh yeah.
Okay, while we were gone, I was just walking around here to come back in the house, and I saw something in the food basket. Looked up close and couldn't believe that they put I think it's a bird's nest in here, and it had to be while we were gone because I checked everything this morning. And yesterday for sure, I would have seen it. I was out here a lot, so that's pretty awesome. It's awesome that they put it in here. Okay, I brought it over here and put it in our spot. So this is my first nest of the year. Pretty cute. So it's right there. I'll walk around a little bit and see if there's anything else while we were gone. There's violets growing in our tree right there. There's also a dandelion there, and hosta's growing up it too. Okay, so yesterday I was planting flowers, and I have a little shovel that I use to do small flowers. I was over there using it yesterday, and I always bring it back and hang it right here on this nail. I just got up from a nap. I came out just to look around and see what's going on in life. And I couldn't find it. Well, we eventually found it, and it's right here on the wall, moved over. Here's where I usually keep it. Seeing it's with the green stuff with green on it. Well, they've moved it over here. And I think the reason might be because it's with red stuff. They brought me the string that was red one time, and they put it, I believe they hung it on the nail that this is on, and it was with red stuff. I had my red umbrella hanging over here at the time, which probably should keep it over here too now, because that seems important to them. But that's pretty funny. I wonder if they did that while I was sleeping. I think I will put this over here now. That should make them happy. Let's see, here's a nail. Won't fit. No. Yeah, no. The string broke on it, so that, let's see if I can find a small nail. Oh well, you don't need to watch me do this. I went in to take a nap, and I was in there for a while. I woke up, and Jim said while I was sleeping, he was mostly on the back porch. And during that time, this appeared in front of the front porch. It's a stick stuck in the ground, this one, and there's another stick leaning up against it in this little nook where this branch comes off. So let's take a look at that. This is so cool. Now, whenever Jim's the one that actually found it, he walked down off the porch. He goes, "What are these sticks in the ground?" And he said, "Are you marking a flower or a plant?" I said, "No, but I have been doing that recently. I'll take a stick and put around a flower so I won't step on it." So anyways, this showed up, and it's just so awesome. I don't know if they were mimicking me putting sticks in the ground, marking plants, because there are plants right behind this stick back in here. But I kind of don't think so, because I don't lean sticks into the sticks that I put out. So Jim sat in the back while I was sleeping most of the time on the back porch. So we're thinking maybe they did this while he was sitting on the back porch and I was taking my nap. This is how it looks from the porch. It's leaned against the Y part of that stick stuck in the ground. Just woke up and walked out here to see that there is grass attached to this now. If the wind blew that on there or if they put it on there. I know it wasn't there earlier because I was looking at it and stuff. I don't think the wind put that there, to be honest. So if the wind didn't do it, they've been decorating it. That's pretty cool. Okay, we just found this too, stuffed up in here. And I don't know how it got there, but it's also a piece of grass. And Jim just told me that, so I was just taking a nap, and he said he was in the garage, and he could have swore he heard, so he was in the garage towards the back of the house. And he said he could have swore he heard a dog bark at him, a little dog out here. Woof, woof. And what's crazy is, the other day I could have swore I heard a dog out here too, but there's no dog. So I don't know if the Bigfoots are imitating dogs now or what. That's still intriguing to me. Cool as heck. Amy was just over here. First thing she did when she came out was walk over to this and start sniffing it. I didn't get to video it fast enough, but interesting.